I'm gonna put countdown. Let's go down. All right, we got a very crazy good guest today, named Eric Forner. Are you ready, Eric, for the streaming on your end?
I am here in just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and grab you over here on YouTube.
All right, we'll wait for that so we can be streaming on multiple
I
places.
am here in just a second. All right, here we go. We're gonna try to get this really going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Share.
Hey, DZH on YouTube. What's up? Welcome. All right.
All right, here we go. So go back over to StreamYard and then broadcast.
All right, and we're about to start. We're good?
I think so, yes.
Awesome.
And we are live.
Awesome. Good.
All right, brother.
Yeah, such amazing to have you here, buddy. Thanks for coming. And for people that don't know who is Eric Forner, uh, tell us a little bit about you and what you do.
Yeah, my name's Eric Forner, and I own a business called Passive Income Blueprints. And I basically educate affiliate marketers or people from beginners to novice in the industry of digital marketing and affiliate marketing. I take them through basically a path on how to be successful and build a long-term sustainable business so they can actually see success, not just instant gratification, but long-term success. And so that's my whole business model, basically, is to give back. The more you give, the more you get. And Fábio obviously believes in that same business model because I'm here with you guys today. And so he's in the same community, and it's just a community of basically like-minded people that want to see people succeed, not just ourselves, but everybody around us. And that's kind of like where I'm coming from, Fábio.
Absolutely, and I love that. And I love your mindset as well of giving, just pure giving. So you hold nothing back, and that mindset that you have, it's absolutely amazing. And you've been having massive success in your business, and you have not just an affiliate business, but you also have a coaching business, right? Where you coach
Correct.
people one on one, and you're absolutely amazing, doing really well. And so, tell me a little bit about that mindset of just giving and why that is so important nowadays, and why this concept of just giving without, pulling back, just put everything out there. Why is it so important, and how has it been helping you?
Right. So, it's kind of hard to wrap your mind around the concept of just, okay, I'm just going to give to get, right? And because our whole lives, we were born and we were raised to, like, we have to work really hard, kind of save our money. And a lot of people aren't real generous, but it's just the way things are because we were raised. But it's all based on your mindset from the time you put your feet on the floor in the morning, right? How you look at life, how you look at your day from the time you wake up in the morning, is your mindset is your business, full in, full out, right? And so if you can help individuals around you, right? Because we're put on this earth for two things, right? To be loved and to love. 100%. We're human beings, right? We're creatures of love. That's what we are. If you look in the Bible, it doesn't matter where you go. I don't want to get religious on you guys, but with that being said, that's what we're here. We're not born with hate, right? We're born with smiles, right? We have to cry a little bit, whatever, because whatever reason, but we're born with smiles. And so with that being said, it's very contagious, right? On energy level, I guess you could say. So I feel good when I give something to somebody, right? But I feel bad when I take something away. So I feel this concept of more you give, the more you get, because it's abundancy. It's contagious and more people do it, right? It's like that the what do you call it, the something effect, the butterfly effect in a sense, right? It's paying it forward, right? You've heard people talk about it in different ways. But I think, if you build a community with like-minded people that are willing to help each other in a community, we grow within a community. We find the trial and errors. We test inside of our community where we help each other out, where we help problem solve. And all of these things by giving, right? Just our help is going to help teach us and educate us, which in return, when we go out to the society, to the interweb, and we talk to our audience, we can actually provide value on a level that nobody else can, because we're teaching it from from inside. And just the more you give, the more you get. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, man, you have so many expertise, Eric. I know you for so much. One of them being like you have so much stuff, right? Especially mindset. You're very good at this. And the book, actually, I'm listening to the book, The Pocket Full of Money, that I've heard you recommend. And that
Yes.
book alone is crazy good on this. So there we go. That book right there. Yeah, this book right there, man, this book will literally change your life if you focus on it. And it
100%.
talks about the concept that you're just, yeah, about giving.
Yes, in abundance. And for beginners, for anybody out there, let me walk you guys through a little journey here. Let me see I think I left my other book inside. But another one, if you guys want to, start and understand this, because this is a little more of a tougher read. It's an easier listen than it is a read. But because I've read through this book, with that being said, probably once, and then I went through back and just pinpointed different things. But a good book to start with, if you guys are at that level, happy pocket full of money all day, get it anyways, to have it in your arsenal, right? If you had $100 in your pocket right now, and I said, go invest in something, it wouldn't be go invest in my program. I wouldn't go invest in Fabio's program. I wouldn't go invest in anything but some books, right? Some audio books or something like that to educate yourself, because this right here, knowledge is power. But I would really start, it's called Ask and It's Given, right? It's learning how to manifest your desires and dreams. And it's basically using energy and thought and just like being grateful and giving back. You give and you get back, right? But this is kind of like an introduction to understanding, in a sense, of how powerful this could be, right? This is very powerful every time you read it. You're going to find out so much more information. I've heard if you read this book 5 times, you're still going to find out new information every time, right? You're going to understand stuff you didn't understand before. So yeah, that book is on fire, bro.
And the second book, what is it? The second one is on what?
It's
Ask
Ask
and
and
it.
It's Given. It's about manifesting. It's
Oh,
about your desires and thinking abundancy, right? Thinking, having a vision board, a vision
absolutely.
box, right? Writing your stuff down, right? Writing it down, and you have a vision, right? You have a 6-month goal, you have a 3-month goal, but sign your name to the bottom of it, right? Because that's
Yeah,
your
that's so
signature.
important. The book,
Yes,
this book talks about vision, and like you're seeing on Eric's background, he has pictures of vision, where he wants to go, what he wants to do. And I myself, what I do, I also, I know what I have is I have like literally pictures of things I want, and you know
perfect.
just the things, everything in there, so that because this book actually, it tells inside that you want to have as much, you want to desire to have as much things as you would like. The more the better, because your mind will find ways to get it
Mhm.
automatically, because we are abundant naturally. And
Yes,
it's amazing. So that book right there, it's pure gold right there.
because it's already there in front of us. The only thing we have to do is feel uncomfortable each day. Now, what do I mean by that? You have to grow each day. It's called the slight edge, right? You need to grow at least 1% each day. I recommend. I'm not saying telling you what to do, but this is what I do. It's uncomfortable to journal every day and sit down and write 10 things that I'm grateful for each day, right? To get on a pattern of that, doing each day, and then taking my cold showers each day. But I gradually 1% better myself each day, feeling uncomfortable, to incorporate growth, right? That's the fertilizer to your plant, right? This right here is just the seed, right? It plants inside your head, right? And then we need to water that bad boy, right? And then once we water it, then we start creating growth, because we start implementing the tools that are inside these books, right? These aren't just books just to read and laugh and then just go on a funny fairy tale with, right? This is a book of seriousness and down to business stuff they don't teach you in school. And so it's really hard to wrap a person, it's not really hard. It's sometimes a task, Fabio, you understand this, for a new person to wrap their mind around initially on this business model, right? In a whole, not just, okay, grab your link and put it in the bio and then that's where you do, right? But actually wrap your mind around it in a whole. And it starts with mindset. And when it seems like when we talk about mindset, sometimes people stir away and run away, right? Because you have to actually look inside yourself too, right? And so I don't want to get too deep on your audience or mine, but I'll let you take it. I don't want to take over control. But yeah, man,
I mean, take over. I mean,
this
but
is
yeah, what
powerful
you're
stuff.
saying, yeah, but
This is
what you're
powerful
saying
stuff,
right
man.
there, it's like some people just don't like to dive deep into, like you're saying, but that is actually what a business is all about. It's all about you. You are the business, and if you don't take care of yourself, and I know you are very, very good at doing this, so you go to gym right in the morning when you wake
Yes.
up. Can you walk us like your routine so people can actually
Yeah.
see? Because
So
to have success is not just like like you're saying, like the link, this and that. Is more than that. It's mindset and what you do on a
right.
daily basis.
All right. So what we want to do is we want to look at our schedule first and foremost, right? We need 180 minutes a day. That's 3 hours a day to work on our businesses initially as a beginner affiliate marketer. Okay. You can structure this out in 180 minutes a day in 30 to 45-minute increments, and then you take 5-minute breaks, right? So we got to understand that first, right? We understand we have to implement at least 3 hours a day minimum in our business as a beginner to get our emails out each morning, right? We have to get our market research done for 45 minutes, understanding what kind of content to put out, creative ideas. Then we have about 15, 20 minutes of market research, then 45 minutes of actually content creation. And then we need to spend about 30 to 45 minutes in the DMs. And I don't have anything pulled up right now. It's in my mastermind blueprints, but it's actually a scheduled layout. But either way, you need that process, what you need to do, that must have to do each day, right? So what I do each day, let me see if I can turn my computer, because it's on my desktop right here. Anyways, I have a board over here. This is like a stationary computer. I have a board over here, and it says like 15 minutes of reading, 15 minutes of market research, 45 minutes of content creation, 15 minutes of journaling, 45 minutes of responding to comments and DMs and outreach, 30 minutes of posting in Facebook groups, and 1 hour go live. That's mandatory, and that takes me exactly 180 minutes. That's 3 hours, right? That's my business, to manage my affiliate marketing business. On top of that, then I go build trainings. I check W-9s. I have to do that again, make sure all my W-9s came through, because I have affiliates under me. I have to call my CPA. I have some meetings to go through, build some value on other people's videos, right? Help one person each day, no matter what, help them for free, one person, and then training. So that's my outlook on my what I have to do for the day. So then my schedule starts at 4:30 in the morning, right? I get up, I down this water right here. Lately, I've been emptying it. I don't down it no more because it's kind of been tasting stale. I didn't think I needed a new bottle, but I've been downing it each morning. But now I've been waking up and going filling it up again and downing it. Whatever. I start my day with a glass of water, big old thing, 32 ounce. Mm-hmm. And then I go into the bathroom. I turn it on completely cold, and we have well water here in Montana, right? It is cold, right? You turn on the spigot, and it's frosty, okay? I turn that on completely cold. I go in the bathroom, butt naked, whatever. I'm in there, I'm doing positive affirmations. I'm telling myself that I'm going to have an abundant day. I'm telling myself positive things about myself. For about 15, 20 seconds, I let it get really, really cold. I jump in the shower for about 15 seconds, 20 seconds. I used to start like at 3 seconds, but I jump in there and it just shocks you, right? It takes your breath away. And it just completely opens up your airways, your blood's flowing. Coffee, you don't need coffee, my friend. You take a cold shower real quick. So I do about that for about 15, 20 seconds. I jump out, towel off, go grab my coffee because my wife already made it. She wakes up with me because we're on a schedule too. Grab my coffee, car's running, and then I jam to the gym, right? So I'm at the gym about 5:15, 5:20. I hit my workout. It's usually about 45 minutes to an hour. Lots of cardio hitting the bag. I'm not into really getting real strong anymore. I'm 41 years old, so I just basically just do some cardio, get my heart rate up, feel good about myself kind of thing. Maybe shoot a couple TikTok videos in there. And then it's going back to the house. I start with a cold shower again, and then I go warm, back to cold, back to warm, back to cold. It's contrast treatments. You guys should research it. It's called contrast treatments. Super beneficial to your body. Once I do that, about a 10-minute shower, I end with cold always. Whatever, I soak up, clean up, to get out of the shower. And then my basically day starts. 15 minutes of reading. I don't even check my phone. I don't check my phone until everything is done. Breakfast is eaten. Gym is done. Typically about my messages and my commissions, especially because I don't want to set myself up for failure throughout the day and my mindset go off track by, I didn't get commissions, or that video didn't go viral, and it kind of sets my mood for the day. Right? I want to get up a fresh slate of what I have to do for the day, get my shit done, and then I check my phone for messages, right? Check it for commissions. And then basically come into my office, as you guys see here in my studio, and then I walk through the 15 minutes of this, 20 minutes of that, 45 minutes of this, and then get off my day. Then do interviews like this. But it's a daily routine that I push myself through, and it is tough every day. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been doing it for almost a year now. It's a little tough, but it's extreme for me because I'm an alcoholic and ex-addict, right? And so I have to go to the extreme for myself, right? Sorry, bro.
Yeah, it's good, man, and that's what it takes. And man, you're a real example of true like how can I say, real strength within, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah,
you went through things in life that made you the strong person that you are today, and
it's my why.
congratulations. Huh?
It's my why. I don't forget about my why.
And it's interesting because the people that suffer the most are the ones that normally go and make big things happen. And
Agree,
I'm
brother.
very grateful that I've went into this big depression as well, because it's what got me to be strong. And I know, like, what you went through. Like, for people that don't know, you drank a lot, right? Alcohol, and
Yeah,
I can feel like doing that for quite some time, and then you went to jail, and you openly share that, because that's a good
yeah.
story.
I'm okay with
That's the
sharing
truth.
it. I'm okay with talking about it. Yeah. So basically, I was born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, the city of sin, legitimately. And I was in a community predominantly Hispanic, right? I grew up on 28th Streets in Charleston. So if anybody that knows Vegas, if you're on 28th Streets in Charleston, you're right in East Vegas, right? Anyways, I was like one of the white families there, one of the only ones. I had a friend named David White by chance, and he was another white family that was inside of the hood. So growing up wasn't the easiest thing. I got in a lot of battles myself as a youngster. But the thing of it is, like, I was like from an early age, like I was in wrestling. I was just so I didn't back down to nothing. I fought my way through everything, right? So, anyways, a story goes, after Vegas, man, I hit some trouble, stealing cars, kind of getting in trouble, trying to make ends meet. I had my own apartment at 14, 15 years old, something like that. I worked a job, and I started done some hustling on the side, but basically ended up going into juvenile systems. But I've always worked hard. I always had a hustle, and I always had a drive, no matter what. I've never went without, and I never really had to rob people or steal from people. For the most part, I stole the cars because it was fun. Like, it was just like a kid thing, right? So, anyways, I've always done some kind of hustling or work. So when I wasn't in jail throughout my adult life, I was kind of like working or and drinking, or I just went to jail for DUIs. That's what I've been in trouble for my majority of my life. And so at 21, I went to the Utah College of Massage Therapy and became a massage therapist. I went to a full year program. As I worked a construction job, I married a girl. We went to the Utah College of Massage Therapy together. Ended up getting both jobs. They had job placement. I went to Sedona, Arizona, and Phoenix, Arizona, and she went to Scottsdale, Arizona, at the Massage Envy, the very first one that's ever been opened. It was in Scottsdale, Arizona, right there, right in Scottsdale. Anyways, I was just miles away. I worked at a 5-star resort, done massage therapy. It lasted about 6-7 months. Made tons of money, but it beat me up. It was just long hours. I ended up meeting and hooking up with some females there at the massage place or whatever. Ended up cheating on my wife at the time. And then plus all kinds of drinking at the bars, right? Making all these money and these tips. I was massaging people like we're professional baseball players. Karl Malone came in there one time. Some other people came in there. Either way, I made some good tips. I made good money, and I just drank. Right, I wasn't happy at home, and it's like my life. So I hit prison for the first time at 21 years old in Phoenix, Arizona. Got my second DUI in 1 month. My life was going downhill, but I adapted really well to prison. It was like one of those things. I was in a DUI camp. It wasn't like hardcore prison where people were it's craziness, right? It was a DUI camp. I still got to go out in the community and work at golf courses and stuff like that. I still have that kind of exposure to the community, and I can still go next to schools, guys. And so, with that being said, I kind of just transitioned from going to prison, getting out on probation, getting to drinking, like living life good. For some reason, going back to drinking, living life good. Anyways, I've been to prison 4 times for DUI in 3 different states. And so, with that being said, I kind of cleaned my crap up over the years. I'm 41 years old now, and basically, this last time I was in prison is about 2.5 years ago, and it was for my last DUI. It was like basically they're going to give me a lot of time or quit in a sense. So I ended up pretty much dropping it all. And since then, I've been running an online business. When I got out, I worked construction like I've always done. I see myself retiring when I was 70 and working construction. Basically, that's how it kind of boiled down for me. I didn't have a retirement. I didn't have a pension. And all I knew was really construction. I didn't want to go back to massage therapy. So that's pretty much what it boiled down to. But I found an opportunity online. I met Fábio here early on in my career, asking him questions about Builderall and all kinds of other things. He's a phenomenal coach and a mentor. So if you guys have any questions whatsoever about joining with anybody in this community of people like him or like us, me, you, everybody, follow Fábio 100%. He's on point. I promise you. So with that being said, I went through all these trials and tribulations. He's been doing this a lot longer than me, and he helped me through the way. Then I was able to find a system that worked for me. I was able to find and discover my why, and I took it to the next level. Now I have my own. I do have my own affiliate program. My own, I call it blueprints. I'm not legendary marketer. I made 40K there, done my own thing, got a coach and mentor, and now I have 25 affiliates under me. We're doing pretty well as we speak. And I'm taking affiliate marketers from affiliate marketing to being a coach and a mentor, because it's not sustainable to be an affiliate marketer forever and not finding your why, not finding your avatar, and not finding why you're actually doing this online, and stop writing from somebody else's coattails. But yes, you need to establish yourself as an affiliate marketer, make your money there, establish your bearings, but brand yourself. So that's what I do.
Yeah, I mean, and wow, that's crazy, and that was so much and so
It's came
amazing.
from the heart. There's no stuttering, no stopping. It's just for real business.
Yeah, I mean, for those
I'm no
that
better
don't
than
know,
anybody else either. Don't get that wrong, anybody.
yeah, and then when somebody cries in their why, that's when you know that this person will do whatever it takes to make it work, and that's Eric. Since I know Eric, he's like this. I'm going to do it, and he never stops. Even though he wasn't making the money he would like at the time, he was working like maybe he's doing now. He was like crazy working, and just figuring things out. This was not working. He was failing, but he was kept going. Never stopped, never gave up, because he had this thing. This why. But you said your why. You said this is my why. But what is it exactly? Is it
My why is, throughout my life, I've taken so much from so many people, right? Through my selfishness of alcoholism, through building relationships with women, and then like basically, building I've owned 3 homes before, right? I've lost them all. I've scaled in everything I've done, but then I lose it all to go into prison. So I built these lives and these dreams with these women, and I just tore them down.
got
So
you? And so
and with my kids too, man, leaving them hanging. Myself, it's a lot of myself, but I have to build myself first. But my why is to be on this earth and to give back and try to better everybody around me at any point in time that I can, and inspiration as I possibly can. Right? If I can
but
better somebody
but
else, yeah,
coming from somewhere where you were struggling, and then now you are at the other side, and you can see this, like you can really, what pain is and what it is to go
yeah,
through, what can I say, like tough situations in life. I mean, you were in real tough situations, and I think that's what really made you stronger, what you are today, because you can see the bad, what's really bad, and now you will do whatever it takes to get out of there and just to be in this place. And I think that's kind of like for me, my why is like, I remember when I was a kid, I was really struggling with money. My mom and everything was hard financially, and I told myself, crying, that I was going to be rich no matter what. I'm going to be rich when I grow up. And I've tried so many things, nothing work. A few things work here and there, but then I kept going because it was hard for me, and it kept being hard, and that's hard. And then eventually I got, like I said, I got this big depression, because I was not achieving what I wanted. And I think that's kind of like what happened to you. It's kind of that pain that you had throughout your life now made you into what you are today, which is
Well,
crazy good.
indeed. But the thing of it is, there's so many people out there that are in this position right now that have that why, right? That's just so strong and it burns inside of them, and that they'll never ever discover it, right? And sometimes it takes a person a pivotal moment in their life to fall on the bottom in their face, right? And and tired of feeling that uncomfortable position, because we'll go through life and we'll feel comfortable, then we'll go down, and then we'll actually need to get back to that comfortable position. We might lose our jobs, or something dramatic might like happen in our lives, and we hit this down point. But we never actually fall to the point to where most people were they going to go to prison or just fall up in drug abuse, right? But they still need this pivotal moment down here or flatline, right? And they never discovered that pivotal moment or that takeoff they can experience by if they just discover themselves, maybe read a book, right? Or
Yeah, and
anything, right? Discover it, right? Just try to
exactly. And I
discover
think
your
it's like
why.
what you said in the beginning of this call. You
Yeah.
said that it's like looking within yourself. And I think that happens when you are really low in life, and
Yes.
like nothing, like it's like you go like, wow, my life is just, and you start from zero. And then that's kind of, you're looking into yourself and you start building yourself from within, because the success comes from within. It's you are the business.
Yes.
um,
The struggle.
Man,
Anybody that
you
struggles out
you
there that could do this. Anybody could. You don't have to struggle to have this business or have the deep desire that I have. Right. You
yeah,
don't have.
exactly. I mean, as
I'm taking
long,
to another level. I'm trying to change millions of lives in my lifetime, dude. Like it's like you don't have to be on that kind of level, but the thing of it is, you have to find your why. Right.
yeah, absolutely. And so yeah, anybody can just do it. Is You have to put in the effort, and your why you do it is so essential. And so, by the way, for those that don't read, like Eric, you can find Eric at. We have a couple of comments here from like what Eric Forner channel name is. So on YouTube, what's your channel on YouTube, Eric?
It's passive income blueprints. Eric Forner is
Okay.
what it is. I
Yeah,
could,
and passive income blueprints with Eric Forner also on Facebook.
yeah, passive income blueprints on TikTok as well. Um,
And yeah, by the way, so Eric, by the way, for those, you already said a little bit about you, but Eric is really doing really amazing. And man, he's the perfect person to help you with like getting your brand out there, building your TikTok with speed and monetize it. Let me tell you that Eric, it's so good at TikTok that is going to be at the TikTok World Summit, coming in a few days, from 17 to 20, right? You're gonna be
yeah,
there,
yeah, it's gonna
which
be.
is like only the
It's free.
top good people on TikTok only come to this event, and Eric is there. So this guy really knows what he's doing. So I recommend you go and get his stuff, work
It's
with him.
it's
Where
free, guys. It's the TikTok World Summit. It's free to view. You get to view each video on each creator for 24 hours, and then they'll take it down. But there is an upsell in it. It's not my upsell. It's the TikTok World Summit's upsell. They just asked me to be in it and do videos.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting you preparing your audience for that. But there will, if you want to, then it's lifetime. I think it is. You can have access to get all of the golden nuggets that each person's talking about. So it is a value. So Fabio, if you want to give, I don't know if you have the link. You can give your audience or whatever.
uh,
Or
yeah, I'll share it right here.
yeah.
Let me get it here.
So if you guys want to attend it, it's going to be valued packed. I would recommend checking it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I mean, I think you have all the information on your Facebook group, right?
Correct.
I will open here, since a lot of people here are watching on Facebook. So that's right here. That's your Facebook account. I mean group. Passive Income Blueprints with Eric Forner. And
Correct.
right here on the screen, we this is the event right here, where it'll talk more about there how you can get it, right.
Absolutely.
And
Yep.
so, yeah, that's what's up, man. Let me stop sharing here. Man, Eric, it was a real pleasure having you here. I mean, I would love to talk to you more, and it would be nice to talk to you like for an hour because you have so much value. And we kind of talk a little bit about you and what you and the mindset, which I think is the most important part. But you have so much knowledge and so much that you can teach people. And I didn't went through that. Maybe some other day we'll schedule some other time. But this is just 30 minutes. But thank you so much for coming, my friend. Real pleasure knowing you, and I'm very grateful because not only I've met you in the beginning, but also you brought me into the CBF community, which is a mastermind that we are together. And I really had a huge, massive breakthrough in my business where I did my first 10K month, and things are right now growing because. So I'm very grateful, not just for you, and not only for our friendship we had before, but just everything that together because when we surround ourselves with people that are like this, you and me and other people, uh, the only way it's growth. So
Yes.
that's amazing, man. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. If you wonder where if you wonder where you're gonna be at in 5 years, just look at your friends.
Oh yeah, boom.
Okay.
And we'll end up with that.
All right. You have a blessed day, Fabio. Hey, likewise to you, my friend. It's been a blessing knowing you and continuing to know you in the future, my friend.
Thank you so much. Real pleasure, Eric. Speak soon. Thank you, everybody.